It is here to stay for a while longer, and it could be very damaging to your pipes and wallet.
Pipes can freeze at any time when the temperature is below freezing, and especially with these bitterly cold temperatures. WKYT's Mariah Conjito has talked with Kentucky American Water about some ways to prevent your pipes from freezing and being left with a potentially huge mess. Our top story at 5:30.
If you haven't had any issues, that's wonderful, but don't take anything for granted. These very bitterly cold temperatures are going to be around.
Prevention is key when it comes to making sure your home stays protected during these harsh winter days.
One of the first things we like to tell people is, if you don't already know this, make sure you know where the main water shutoff valve is located in your home.
Lancho says this is something you'll want to get to quickly to shut off the water should your pipes burst or freeze. This could be found in a basement or utility space.
You may even want to mark it with a ribbon or some kind of tag, some kind of piece of material to make sure that people know that's the main water shutoff valve.
Lancho says it is time to also check pipes that are on exterior walls.
Do they have drafty air coming at them from the outside, making them cold?
If that's happening, something simple and cost-effective is getting some pipe insulation at your nearby home store.
Lancho says it's especially important to have a steady drip of water coming from your faucets at night when those temperatures get really low, because that's when you're not using your faucets like you do during the day to wash your hands or do the dishes. And she says this comes at a really low cost.
Any damage that burst pipe causes is going to be much more than any additional cost for that water that you're using overnight.
You can also open cabinet doors to allow warm air to circulate the pipes if you won't be using the water for an extended period of time. If your pipes are frozen, Lancho says shut off the water and then look for any cracks.
You can try to thaw that pipe with maybe a hair dryer, something like that. We don't recommend using open flames.
As crews respond to emergency calls during this busy time, Lancho says stay extra vigilant.
They're working really hard to keep everything going for the community, and they need our support, all of our support in keeping them safe. Be extremely cautious if you see crews working near the roadways.
Mariah Conjito, WKYT.
And during the winter, Lancho says they often do have several water main breaks, the big lines out there. And if you suspect there is one, you can report it on their website. We have a link to that and additional winter weather tips in this story on WKYT.com and our WKYT News app.